Happy game day morning, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report and Cowboy Joe Boo. You know, this shirt, I put it on. I woke up this morning really early, about 3:30, and could not go back to sleep. So I have been up. I finally got up at 6 o'clock, and I'm actually here getting ready for game day. You know something that's funny? Now, this is great to actually have this channel back. I am so blessed. There's so many great videos and things that are on here. And I can't say thank you enough to everybody who stayed subscribed to it. What's happened, one of the things that's happened since this channel has died, this is kind of an update. Over the course of the last 5 years, YouTube has changed and evolved a lot. And I dare say that the trolls have gotten to be at a whole nother level. And it's funny because as I go through life, I turn 59 next month. The funny thing about this generation is people look and basically when they see somebody doing well or somebody get something, instead of saying, how can I work towards getting that? Instead, they become a hater. They become a troll because they literally, instead of doing the work to succeed, they would rather complain and bitch and moan and stay in their same circumstances. And that's where, before this channel was cut down, YouTube was a lot more pure, where you literally just had a person that you liked and you watched them and you enjoyed them. And, you know, there wasn't as much hate as there is now. In fact, I would hope that maybe at some point we can get back to that. So as people, most people, especially the haters, are probably in bed right now. See, for me, the only way I know how to achieve, my parents weren't born. I wasn't born with my parents having a whole bunch of money. My mom was a custodian at my high school, and she cleaned offices. My dad worked for the post office for 30-some years, and we never wanted for anything. And I always saw my parents scrimping and saving to make sure that we had what we needed. And that has been instilled on me. So for me, I've been up, like I said, since 7 o'clock this morning. I have right here, I got a pan, I got my chicken breast all sliced and seasoned right now so that can marinate. Look, come here, check this out. For the chicken pasta, I've done already cut my onions and celery and carrots and stuff like that for the chicken pasta and things. So that's going. Mike had a roast that he was like, can you cook it, Dad? So I'm going to make a roast chili. So I ended up seasoning, flouring that and getting it together, you know, caramelizing my onions and peppers and stuff in there and getting the seasoning on there. So that can cook for about the next 6 hours or so. And so we'll have that chili. I've got my chicken wings all out there. I spent yesterday evening cleaning all of my grill equipment out here and stuff and getting that ready for game day. And I'm still working, and I'll take you downstairs in a few. Still working on, I got to finish cleaning up the man cave down there. But we have it set up so the equipment I have from now in comparison to when this channel died, oh, it's night and day difference. Some of y'all remember when I used to just sit in front of the big TV in a lawn chair. Well, people, we've come a long ways. And when I take you downstairs and show you what the equipment is and how much better it is, it'll blow your mind. But my point here is this. I went to JMU for, 2.5 years. I didn't graduate. I have been self-employed since 1995. After I had a flesh-eating bacteria, it caused me to actually, after I lost my job, it caused me to have to do odd jobs with something I love, which was woodworking and construction, and trying to raise my two kids. Michael was 5 and my daughter Michaela was 3 by myself while I learned how to walk again after I had this flesh-eating bacteria. It got into my mind that the only way you can make it and achieve is through hard work. So it's game day morning. I'm in here getting all this stuff ready to go. I can actually kick back for an hour or two while this stuff is taking care of what it needs to take care of. I'm going to go out and do some work in my workshop because I'm going to make some custom window screens for the red brick house. Spend about an hour or so cutting those pieces and gluing it up. And then I'll go downstairs and clean up the man cave and be ready to live stream all day. And so if you want something in life, it doesn't matter what it is or what skill set that you have. What's going to get you success is putting in the work. There's no easy way. Well, no, for some of y'all may be born into a family with a whole bunch of money and stuff like that. And hopefully you're wise enough to do something with it. But if you are like me, who has been a construction worker, I've done pretty well for myself. And it's because I bust my ass. And that's what we're going to continue to do with this channel, as well as with Jobu Sports. I'll take you downstairs after I go do some work in the shop. So, good people, Jobu Sports, we've grown quite a bit since this channel actually was down. And it's amazing because if you look over here, that's the original locker that I built the first year as an upgrade. Yeah, literally. And then each year I added another one onto it. During COVID, we built a studio outside. We didn't use it much last year because the weather was just, it's nice, but the sun sets on that side, and sometimes it's really hot, sometimes it's kind of cool. And in here, of course, it's climate controlled. And what we've done is, and this is going to be great because now that YouTube TV has the quad box and stuff, we'll have the quad box on here for, getting 4 games or so. And then we'll put the feature game over here on the big one right there. So that'll be nice as far as the watching. For me to have both of these screens this close, I'll get all the action. Now, as far as my studio goes, here's what we have right here. This is my brand new computer that I got. This is my Alienware, which is going to go down to the red brick house. It's about 3 years old, and it's getting a little slower, but this one's going to enable me to do a lot more stuff. And what you see over here is actually 4 monitors. So if I'm sitting over here at the desk, I can look at all the monitors here and control it so I can have outputs and everything else. I've got streaming software that makes it really, really good. I've got a mixing board over there so we can input up to 5 microphones if we want to. We can actually hook up a cell phone, Bluetooth wirelessly and all. And everything that's over there is also over here. So I literally have 4 screens. I'll end up having 1 screen. Actually, 2 screens will be covering watching the chat. So as I'm live streaming to you guys on this channel as well as my other channel, I can see the chats on both of those. I've got this screen over here that actually is a streaming software, and over here I can put the, have this as an extra board where I can look up stuff or keep the scoreboard and stuff on there and have a great shot of the television. So it's come a long ways. And behind me, of course, we do have a bar, and we do have another TV that's up there. So if we have a lot of people that are here, we can have people sitting at the bar, and from the bar, you can still see the TV's great here or watch the TV up there. And of course, over here, we'll have all the food because we'll have Jobu wings. We're going to have actually a Reuben sub today, and I've got a pot roast chili that we're making today. So we'll definitely get our eat on. We'll have a good time, and hopefully the Cowboys get the win. And hope you guys watch along and be part of the show. I'm Mark Holmes, and I appreciate you guys. Peace.